What's going on, everyone? Cade, Cunningham, and Jalen Duren just both popped off for 29 points each and took out the number 1 seeded Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's see how they did it. I do understand that SG and Chet Holmgren are out with injuries, also Jalen Williams, but still, OKC are a legit contender, and Jalen Duren, he's in bully mode to start off the game. The Pistons are seriously dangerous this season, number 1 in the East led by Cade Cunningham, but all of them boys are hooping. You look at him. Look at Thompson give it to Cade, so patient with it and throws it up and in. It's kind of funny, but Cade might be a front runner for MVP this season. Now they introduced that 65 game rule. Because you've got dudes like Jokic, SGA, Luka. They might miss too many games. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of that new rule. He's going to do a floater right up and in. You see the Oklahoma City Thunder, they're one of the best defensive teams in the league. But Cade and Duren, that combo is too nice. You don't know if he's going to pass it or throw it up. That's what makes them dangerous. Thompson, he's going to facilitate, and look at Jalen Duren. People were making fun of Jalen Duren in the All-Star break. They were saying he doesn't look like an All-Star, but if you secretly look at his statistics over the past season, he really does make an impact. Gotta throw that layup up and in. He might not be scoring in flashy ways, but his role as the center, he gets the job done. Gonna get that ball. Cade Cunningham be dishing them out. 13 assists this game. They say that Cade has elevated his game to the superstar level, and we just have to see. Can the Pistons make some noise in the playoffs? Because there's a bunch of great teams in the East. You got the New York Knicks, you got the Boston Celtics. Them boys are gonna have trouble going against them. Look at Cade pull that right up and in. The only bad thing about Cade though this game, 8 turnovers, that is not ideal. He's gonna do a great pass to Duncan Robinson, and he's gonna light that up and in. Don't worry though, they're still going to win the game. Look at the facilitation, get that pass. Everyone's passing the ball, they're having fun. Jalen Duren's going to dunk it right in. To think that only 2 years ago they had the worst record in the East, people were making fun of them. Now they have one of the best records. You are going to see this historic change around, and the Detroit Pistons, they're just having fun out there. They'd be cooking up the OKC. Look at all this passing. You're gonna play great defense, get that block. Oh yeah. And then Tobias Harris gonna start pushing up. Everyone gets a touch, and the end is an open dunk. Duncan Robinson, look at that lob. Jalen Duren, he played that old school basketball, that muscle man offense. He's so jacked, he looked like a bodybuilder. Now look at Duncan Robinson, the guy known for a shooter. Then they play some defense. Look at Duren, get that out of here. People don't really appreciate Cade Cunningham's abilities at his size. He really been doing everything. Another lob. Jalen Duren is different, I'm telling y'all. This man made an All-Star, it ain't a fluke. You might see him next year and the year after and the year after, because this is a young man and he's taken his game to the next level. His efficiency is insanely high usually as well. Look at him, he's getting ready for the rebound, gets that one hand and just throws it up and in. Now they pass it around. Cade Cunningham, wide open, splash. These guys were absolutely unstoppable because OKC, you see them, they have no idea what to do. Lou Dort is just one step behind and he's going to make them pay. Cade Cunningham get the double team treatment now, doesn't matter. Pass it off, Duncan Robinson's wide open. So you stop double teaming, now Cade could just ISO Lou Dort, amazing defender. Look at these moves. Oh man, that's clean. I think this play kind of summarizes how legit Cade is. He's going to pull off these dribble moves looking like a point guard behind the back and so patient. Fake the 3. Lou Dort is a great defender as well. You got him caught jumping up in the air, and Cade is absolutely a sniper from the 3-point line. He's something like 45% from the 3-point line after All-Star break. That is elite percentages. The offensive abilities of Cade are just phenomenal. Double team, simple pass. Jalen Duren, just a spin move. Doesn't even look at the rim when he does that layup. That's tough. This is looking simple. Do the same thing again. Jalen Duren slips the screen, so he's going to pass it down and finds Thompson cutting wide open. The defensive mistakes, I can't really blame them because Cade, those passes are so unexpected. Look at this defense, get that out of here. Jared McCain is hooping on the OKC though. That man is running around like Steph Curry popping threes. Cade, look at that bully ball. Oh yeah, great pass on the other end and Thompson gonna put it right up and in. These highlights are nice because they showcase some of the defensive prowess of these guys. Look at Cade, another block. He got topic over there. That man just be cancelled. Good to see him back. But Cade, look at the elevation. and he just stared him down. That's an aggressive mentality you like to see. They still be playing defense. Another steal, and then a great pass. Duren is leaking out for that miss. If he didn't get fouled, I bet you Duren would have smacked that in. Another two-man game, elite double team, and Duren, he can also facilitate sometimes. That's that all-star level play showing. Double team, Duncan Robinson's wide open. That man has always been splashy, so you can trust him to make them threes. Look at that. He's so great. The OKC have to double team almost every single possession. Just look at the gravitation Cade pulls. He's going to get double teamed after that screen. He doesn't even care. He goes right in and just simple mid-range shot. The man knows how to slice and dice every night. Doesn't even matter who the defender is. That pass is on the money. Doesn't that give you flashes of LeBron James's passing at that height as well? They got aspects of their game kind of similar at times. Look at him, double team, knows how to make the right read. At the top of the key, man is wide open. It's just unguardable at times. I know you forced him to make 8 turnovers, but still, he be making more points than he loses. He definitely has some flashes of veteran skill, just walks around and lays it up and in. Observe Duren's gravity as well. Jalen Williams is on him, but because he rolls, Jalen Williams is too scared to contest that floater, and it's just wide open. And you know what? If they don't play tight on him as he rolls, he's just going to catch it and then dunk these right in. Misses that, don't worry, puts it right up and one. And he's so strong, ain't no way you're going to stop him if he gets that ball. Cade Cunningham, look that, floater, but if he missed, that's a dunk for Duren. The other thing with the Pistons this season is they can keep control of the game when they're about to win. Look at him just pop that 3 splash. Absolutely lethal shooter right there. Jalen Williams contests a little bit late in the NBA. That's a wide open 3. And they just be extending this lead. Loses the ball, but don't worry. He's ready to chase down that block. Flashes of LeBron James. Man, he was doing everything tonight. 3 steals, 3 blocks. Sheesh. Look at that step back mid. That's cash. Just look when he does a step back, how low he gets. This man like 6'8". And look at the angle. Look at his legs. He just be doing that step back looking clean. Defender tries his best, but that's too much separation. And now they pass around this 2-man pick and roll. You love to see it in the clutch. This bounce pass, and that's easy as it can be. Same thing. Run a pick and roll. Cade Cunningham can just make the right decision. Stroll in for a layup. Everyone was too scared of him passing the ball, so they just allowed him to take that. That's too easy. That's light work. 3 guys around him, it don't even matter. And to end the game, still going to keep playing defense. Effort to the end, another steal. Even though they turn it over, that's the great defensive effort. He's ready to swat some more shots. And you see at the end of the game, just one last bucket, stroll in, great pass to Duren. They're going to be a problem in the playoffs. I'm going to say it now, these boys are going to make it to the conference finals, maybe even the NBA finals. So here's a look at how Cade and Duren absolutely cooked up the OKC Thunder. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to give a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you guys later.